Hi, this is Mato. Welcome to my online chess lecture. In this video I will show you a game between Max Euwe and Geza Maroczy. This game was played in Austria in 1921. Max Euwe had white pieces and he started with e4. Geza Maroczy played e5, f4, king's gambit, bishop to c5, king's gambit declined, knight to f3, d6, c3 intending d4, but now bishop to g4. In a way, this move is preventing d4. Not totally, but discouraging it. F takes on e5. What happens if d4 is played? If d4, then e takes on d4, and after c takes on d4, bishop takes on f3, and if pawn takes on f3, queen to h4 check. Back to our game. After bishop to g4, we have f takes on e5, d takes on e5, and now queen to a4 check, intending knight takes pawn on e5. Bishop to d7, if something like knight to d7, then knight takes on e5. Back to our game. Bishop to d7, queen to c2, queen to e7, and now d4. Perfect timing for d4. E takes on d4, c takes on d4, bishop to b4 check, knight to c3, bishop to c6, pressure is on the pawn on e4, bishop to d3, bishop takes on c3, pawn takes bishop, bishop takes on e4, bishop takes on e4, f5, the bishop is pinned. Max Euwe castled, kingside. F takes on e4, attacking the knight. Black is a pawn up, but behind in development. White to move. Perhaps knight to e5 comes to mind. Do you agree? Max Euwe played queen to b3, allowing black to capture the knight. c5, defending the pawn on b7. If e takes on f3, queen takes on b7, knight to f6, queen takes rook, castling, queen takes on f3, and white is better. Back to our game. After queen to b3, we have c5. And now bishop to a3, pinning the pawn. Knight to f6. If pawn takes knight, then rook from a to e1, winning the queen. Knight to f6. Bishop takes on c5, attacking the queen. Queen to f7, offering to exchange queens. c4, of course. White is not interested in exchanging queens. If queen takes queen, king takes queen, and black king would feel much safer with the queens off the board. c4, b6, white to move. Perhaps bishop to a3 comes to mind, do you agree? Max Euwe played knight to g5, attacking the queen. Queen to d7, white to move. What would you do in this position if you had white pieces? Max Euwe played a brilliant move. Rook takes knight on f6. Pawn takes rook. If pawn takes bishop, then rook to e6 check, king to d8, and now rook to d6. Queen takes rook, knight to f7 check, king to c7, knight takes queen. And if king goes to f8, then rook to f1 check, king to g8, queen to b7, with the idea to deflect the queen. And even if black doesn't take the queen, white is winning. But this is very cute variation. Queen takes queen, rook to e8, checkmate. Okay, back to our game. Pawn takes rook. And now two of the white pieces are under attack. Which piece to save? What would you do? Max Euwe played knight takes pawn on e4, queen to e6. If pawn takes bishop, then knight takes on f6 check, and white is winning the queen. Back to our game. Queen to e6. And now again, two of the white pieces under attack. How would you continue in this position if you had white pieces? Max Euwe played rook to e1. Pawn takes bishop. Knight takes pawn on f6, check. King to f7. White played a move and black resigned. What would you do? I guess rook takes queen is an obvious move. But Max Euwe played queen to b7 check. Max Euwe wanted to play cat and mouse game, but Maroczy didn't like the role of a mouse, so he resigned. Is that an art of the attack, or is that an art of the attack? What do you think of this game?
And that is all. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I wish you good luck with your chess, and bye for now.